Alright, we're back. So now on to options. So the options, you have the game speed, which you go normal, fast, then a blur. As normal is fairly leisurely, though it's actually super slow for a game like this. But I'll keep it on normal. I mean, I'll change it to blur throughout, like, pretty soon, but I'll keep it on, just show its speed. The next is the character dialogue speed, which would be a normal, which it says fairly slow. Then there's fast, and then there's one which none of the characters will talk at all. Though I would say that's actually very boring if you keep it off, since they actually do have some interesting things to say, actually. Well, and also it shows off their character a lot in this game. So I'll keep it on normal. Next is the grip, which, again, I have horizontal, where you confirm with the 2 button. Whereas vertical, you confirm with the A button. And then next is the music volume and sound effect volume. Anyway, now that, let's go ahead and learn the easy rules. So I was going to ask you to start the easy rules tutorial, which we're going to have to say yes. And we're going to go into that door. So here we are. So as I say, Fortune Street is an action-adventure board game. The aim of the game is to get rich quick. Be the first to remember your net worth to target amount and romp your way back to the bank to clinch victory. So in this special game, you'll be up against Toad and Slime. Which Toad is a C rank and Slime is a D rank. So alright, let's roll. And so for this tutorial, it's going to have us in this order. So it's going to be me first, Toad second, Slime third. So we're going to teleport. And so here it is, practice board. The target amount, 5k, bankruptcy limit 1. So here the game's going to be like, let's see what you need to do. So you see the target. The first player to reach the amount and return the bank will be the winner. And then if a single player goes bankrupt, the game ends and the winner will be declared by the highest net worth. And then yes, you go bankrupt, your net worth reaches 0. And so yeah, there it goes. Player with the highest net worth remaining. So now we press 2 to continue. So here it is. Here's the help window. So it's welcome to Fortune Street. So let's take a look at your sets. So it's at the bottom right screen. It shows all of the ready cash and net worth at a glance. On the left, near the coin picture, is your ready cash. And on your right is the total ready cash and property sets, or net worth. Remember, the goal is to get 5,000. So once you get 5,000, just make it to the bank and you become the winner. Now you gotta learn how to make money. So you just gotta collect the 4 suits, the spade, the heart, the diamond, and the club, and just head back to the bank to get a promotional bonus. In this game, the bonus actually starts at 500, and it gets bigger each time you receive it. Which, that goes for all the maps in the game, but the bonus start is different. And here is you can only pick up suits by landing on passing over suit squares. So now it says get out there and make your fortune on Fortune Street. So it's going to be my turn. And then here you got some options. You got roll, view board, utter, and manage shops. But we can't manage shops yet until someone gets a shop. Now on the bottom left is the map, and then also the minus button lets you view the map. So via the map, you get to pretty much pan around. And also you get a description on the top right, like of the shop type and what the square does and such. So like in this case, the bank. So you see this is the finishing square. And also you receive your salary each time you return here with all 4 suits. It doesn't mention though, it doesn't actually mention, if you happen to land on the bank, you actually get to choose any direction you want to go to, actually. Interesting enough, like unlike Monopoly where you keep going forward. The next thing is pretty much the suit square, so like here's the spade, the heart, the diamond, and the club. So when you pass any one of them, you would just pick up the suit corresponding to it, and then stop on it exactly, you get the chance to draw a venture card, or a chance card. Which for the chance card board, there are 64 cards in each map, and each of them vary on the map you're in. And also the game rule too. Like if we're playing on easy rules, there are certain cards that will only appear in easy rules, where standard, they will pretty much never appear because of how how they work out and how broken they can be. And lastly here we have shops, which On the top right, you can see like the rank of it, the star mark, and then also the name of the shop. Like here's a bakery. You can see the shop value and the prices, which the game will talk about it actually. Also, another cool thing is the game next to the square, you can see like a die picture that shows you how many squares you're away from it. So like we're 6 away from the club, we're 6 away from the diamond. Or it's like if you roll this number, you will land on here. Pretty nice thing to point out. Next is others, where here you have individual standing, where it shows your ready cash, your property, your net worth, the level you're on, which whenever you get all the suits and run to the bank, you level up. That's how the level works. There's the gap from leader, which is at the point of 0. And then there's shortfall from target, so if you ever want to know how much you're exactly away from it, you can quote individual standing to do so. And also your upcoming salary, which apparently, even though it says 500, it actually says 450 though. That's weird. And then moving down, you can see the other players. Which one thing to mention too is that this is the only map that has 3 players to begin with. Like every other game you play, it has start up with 4 people. Just for tutorial's sake that they put 3. The next option is overall standing. This is pretty much you can see it for everyone. And the target amount. Then here's like the number of sales, your total sales, your average, your greatest sale, and then payments. And lastly is a graph, which shows how many the turn you're on and the target amount and the borderline, or should I say the starting amount. So like if you're beneath the red, that means you're beneath the starting amount of the game. Pretty much. Now, the thing is, though, overall standing is shown at the end of the game, so like I wouldn't really pull it up too often. There's really no point because it shows at the end of the game. And here's the target condition, which you need a reminder. You just pull it up right here again. And then here are more options. Actually, more options. Well, no, the game options itself, right? And then now, since we're playing a tutorial, the only thing, there was supposed to be one that says out to lunch and quick save, but since this is a tutorial, the only thing here is abandoned game. Which all it is just like stop playing the game and go back to the main menu. Where, if you're playing multiplayer, it also has this option too, abandoned game. But anyway, with that, let's go ahead and just roll. So just click roll. And then you just gotta press the 2 button or shake the remote. And voila, the die just bounces around. And then we just move 2 squares. So either go on this 80 shop or the 180. I'm going to go ahead and get the more valuable shop. Because, in my opinion, the more valuable shops are the better ones to buy. And then once you land on the square you're supposed to go to, the game will ask you, would you like to stop here? You click yes to stop, and you click no to like move back. In case you make like a last second decision to do something else. But eventually, you're gonna have to like click yes every time you go forward. So now here, this is the shop square. So here, it's key to making your fortune in Fortune Street. So you see, no one owns the shop yet because it's blank and it's pretty much, it's a black square in the map. So you see, you can buy by paying the shop value in gold coins or your ready cash. And you see, each time a player lands on one of the shops, he or she must pay your shop's price. So, which you see, I have to pay 180 gold to buy the shop, but they'll have to pay me 29 if they ever land on it. And pretty much, you see, this is the basic way of earning money through property or shops. And then here it says, yeah, your ready cash will take a hit when you buy a shop. But you should never worry about it, because that's how you get shops in the game. Your ready cash is supposed to take hits. The only thing you worry about is if your ready cash goes in the negative. And then also for the shop value count towards your net worth, so that figure would not fall. So as you see, yeah, it actually will not. So your net worth will never drop, only your ready cash. As long as your net worth stays above 0, you can't go bankrupt. So don't be afraid to splash on shops rather than end them. And then if you ever need to hear the head again, just simply click help. Now, as the game said, do not be afraid to splash out your money. So go ahead and say yes. So you see, I just lost ready cash to get a shop. So now here we have Toe. So you see, all right, little time we can do this. Enroll me your very best number. Yeah, it should be rolling a 1. Let's see. So Toad's gonna roll a 5. So then go ahead, head down here to this 210. Shops are an important source of income. I think I'll buy this one. Not right thing, more like yes, I will buy it. So you see now Toad bought the shop down here, so now it's his. Here we have Slime. He's not even going to say anything. He's just going to go ahead and roll. He's going to roll a 2. He's going to go on this 80 shop. It seems like floppy is the best way to get rich, so I'm going to buy. And that's true enough. So see, he's going to buy it for 80 gold. And his price, oh yeah, also, might as well mention, the prices are shown on the map. So you see his price is 8 gold, mine's at 29 gold, and Toad's at 35 gold. Now the third option is max capital, but the game, we'll get into it in the next part. Or when I get the chance to land on my own shop. Now go ahead and change the game speed up. So here's fast. Also, I was going to ask if you want to save the game, so just go ahead and do that. So see, I bounced with 6, and now here's the speed of fast. See, it goes like much faster than normal speed. So right here, we're going to go ahead and buy this Clockmaker for 390. It's our second shop. So here's Toad's turn. He's going to land on it. So here he has to pay me 74 gold. So see, Toad to Dark, or me, 74. So you see, Toad's land on one of Dark's shops. The price of goods here is 74. So Dark takes that amount of gold from Toad. I shouldn't be shopping here. The person in first place doesn't need my money. Also, yeah, also the characters do compliment when they pay first place money. As you saw, Toad said he has no business here. Slime's gonna head down here. He's gonna get the 360 shop. Now let's go ahead and boost up to a blur. And whoops, wrong option. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll save it later. So you see, it just instantly goes on like this. So let's go ahead and go up to Slime shop here and pay him 8 gold. Now, here's a thing that's interesting, where you actually can buy out people's shops without their consent, if you're willing to pay for 5 times the value. As you can see, the buyout price is 400 gold, because you know it's 80 times 5. Yes, it's known as a forced buyout. But the thing is, if you don't have the ready cash, but this is only for your ready cash. Like, if you don't have the ready cash for it, you cannot force anyone to do anything. So, like, you can actually go ahead and buy out if you want to. Or if I want to, I can go ahead and buy out Slime for 100. But I'm actually going to say no and save my money. Next we have Toad, which is, oh my god, OMG, it's my turn. I get to roll the die. It's all shocked and everything. It's going to roll a 1 to this furniture shop. Now Slime's going to go. He's going to also pay me 74 gold. Squeezing more gold out of us even though you're in the pop position, you're a bully. Excuse me. You rolled the number to it. Then I bought the shop, so I guess that makes me a bully. Anyway, let's go ahead and show. Here's how you level up. So, actually, so there. Once you pick up the last suit, you'll hear that special sound effect, and also, as you saw, by me running to the bank, I get to level up. And then also, the promotion comes with a pay packet. This is pretty much how you get money. Except I'm going to show it off again, though. Like, if you ever go back, you lose your money. So here, when you pick up your last suit, it looks like this. Also, as you can see, the suit's on your bottom right, which the game didn't actually mention that either. But it looks self-explanatory. So you can see they just start flashing, showing like, hey, you have all your suits. And then when you run to the bank, yeah, promotion. And then you return to the bank with all the suits. Go from level 1 to level 2. And then here's the pay packet. Then you just keep going. But I'm actually going to end it here, and we're going to continue this from another part. See ya.